Oh, we're back. We should be live. Pretty sure we're live. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to play some Shadowdark today. Unlike previous live streams where the intention was to play Shadowdark. We got distracted with other conversations, so today we are going to be delving into Shadowdark RPG. Um, if you've been following along with the series, you know that a lot of our guys are level 5, almost level 6, and so the goal today is not just to adventure for a while, but we want to level them up. And so we're going to start by putting them into downtime and seeing what they can if they can level up. I know for sure Elgin will level up. He's Hey, what's up? What's up, JD? DJ, what's up, man? You made it live. Very cool. Yeah, we're gonna play some Shadowdark, bro. And so I'm certain that Elgin is going to level up. I don't know if you guys can see the details for this, but he's at 49 of 50 XP, and so he is going to level up. Um, the details might be a little bit blurry, but yeah, he is going to level up for sure. Um, I just want to get my computer set up so I can see what you guys are saying and I can see what's happening on the screen. This might just take 1 second. Okay, that's pretty good. Not quite there yet. Now we're there. All right, excellent. So, to level them up with their carousing, we're just going to turn to the page. So we have about 400 gold that we've collected, probably a little bit more, but I lost count. And so, it is what it is. But we have Elgin, who's only 1 point away. Gina is probably not going to level up. We'll just put her to the back of the line. She's less important. Zaphael very well might level up. 3 XP away. Not bad. Let me know how the mic sounds. If the music is too loud, just give me a heads up and we'll adjust it accordingly. Renus is 6 points away. It is possible. Annie is 2 points away. So yeah, we're going to have lots of people level up today. So let's start by turning to the carousing pages in the Shadowdark rulebook. I can walk you guys through this if you've never done it at home. But let's see, we have downtime and carousing on page 92. So flip really quickly to page 92. I color-coded all of my spells according to the class because it's just easier for me to track, because all of the spells are all of the tiers of the spells and all of the classes they're all mixed together. So this just gives me like a quick, oh, okay, green I know is priest. Good to go. Let's see, 92, page 92. Let's not get too distracted here. Okay. So, hey, what's up, Mr. Goat? What is going on? The voice is fine. You hear no music. Okay, I can turn it up slightly. It's actually kind of loud in my ears. I'll go a little louder on the music. I want it to just kind of be like a soft background noise, but the monitoring on my side is like quite high. Maybe that's probably going to have to do for now. I know for sure on YouTube it's going to be loud. You started without me? Oh no. What's up, man? How are you? We haven't really started. We just turned to page 92. We're going to do some carousing. I have several hundred gold that we've been collecting for a lot of adventures, and so we're just going to burn all of it. It's all currently being held on Elgin. I have 400, but they also have less than 100. Oh, she has 100 on her. So we could go up to 500, 600. Yeah, and then like change. So let's see what's available for 600. Okay, 600 is a 3-day voyage into the finest food, drink, and gambling you can find. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We'll get the eraser. We'll erase the 400 treasure that we've been carrying. Hope this doesn't shake the mic too much. Yo, hype man, what's up, dude? So yeah, we're gonna erase the 400 in treasure that we've accumulated in the last session, or in the session before last, actually. And then on them, they each have an extra 150 or so, but we're only going to take 100 from a couple of them to get up to 600. Yeah, and she's got some extra too. Okay. 600 is really good. Excuse me. All right. So we're gonna start by rolling for Elgin. He's gonna have a +3. He's got a 3-day voyage of the finest food, drink, and gambling you can find. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna roll a d8 and then add 3 to the outcome. He got a 6 in total. The Thieves Guild bilked you for 5% of your total wealth, but I gained 4 XP. So 5% of 50. Okay. You know, it is what it is. But he gets 4 XP. Let's not forget that. So that puts him at 3 of 60, which means he is now level 6. He might have a new title with that as well. So he's going to lose like 2 gold. Okay. Awesome. So we're going to come back to page 92, but we need to level this guy up because he has right to the right page. Very nice. Loving the spread, guys. What do you think? What is up, dude? Very good to see you. So normally I start with what happened with my AD&D session, my latest AD&D session, but I knew that if I did that, I would not get into Shadowdark. I would find some reason to just keep talking about AD&D all day, and I really want to play Shadowdark on stream. And the reason why is because the Glass Cannon Network has been playing they've been playing Shadowdark, and it has me obsessed with Shadowdark. My home campaign with Shadowdark ended months ago, and we haven't played it again. We've only been playing AD&D. And so yeah, I got to get my itch. I got to scratch the itch. There it is. So we do get a d8 per level of hit dice, but we get to roll with advantage because Elgin is a dwarf. As you can see, Elgin is right here. I do have their luck tokens out. So we got a 2, not great, and a 3. Okay, well, the thing is Elgin has been stacked for his hit points this whole time. So 3 is fine. 3's fine. He'll have a maximum of 36 HP. And he's going to be all healed up. Now, I think it's only on the odd levels that you get to roll on this table. Let's see. Choose one type of weapon. That was longsword. You gain a +1 to attack and damage with it. In addition, half of your level to these rolls rounded down. So what we have here is we have a +4 from his strength. We got the Sword Master, which is going to give him another +3. So that's +7. And then we have, this is +4. He gets the +1 and then 3. So his Weapon Master gives him a +4. He has 4 from his strength, so that's 8. And then he has a +2 sword. So that's 10 already. How did I miscalculate? Did I get something to do? Man, I don't know. 4 and 2, that's 6. 7. I must have missed something somewhere along the lines. He's at +10 right now. Man, what did I do? Maybe you guys have been watching along and you'd be like, that's been broken this whole time, Mike. So he's supposed to be at +10 right now. I don't know. Gonna have to miss this one, Mike. Gotta watch the Iron Bowl. The best of luck, and don't forget the 10-foot pole. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming by for a second, just to say hi. I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't get to roll on this table, only on the odd levels, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's 1, 3, and 5, and so on. Okay, so Elgin is leveled up. Pretty simple. Not much there. Oh, we got to check the titles. We want to make sure that he is properly acknowledged for his hard work. Oh, here we go. So he is a lawful fighter, which means he is... Oh, he's a knight. He's been a knight for a while. Knight Elgin. Dude is ready to rock. I'm going to let you guys choose which dungeon that we do today, because, yeah, there's like 3 or 4 left in the book, and we're just going to roll with it. So whatever you guys want to see me do, that's what we're going to go do. So yeah, he is done. He is leveled up. Now we're just going to set him over there for a little while. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, next up we have Zaphael. She's going to have a +3 to her D8 roll. Oh, you guys can't. Yeah, okay, here we go. Boop. Okay, she got an 8. Very cool. And plus another 3. 11 gives it. You performed a humiliating prank on a despised and corrupt merchant, gained 5 XP, and an ally within the city watch. Now, these allies and contacts, this is good when you're playing a campaign. I'm doing solo play, so like, you know, if it comes up, it'll come up, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. So we are also going to, we're going to be at 2 of 60, and she is going to level up. Level 6. Very cool. Now, she does not get to roll with advantage. That is not how that works. So, sadly, she's an elf, so she just got the modifier to her attack rolls, her spellcasting rolls. She is the wizard. All right. As a level 6, she will have an additional 3rd level spell slot. We have Fireball. I think we're going to do something like Fly, honestly. It's really good, but I'll need to look up what level Fly is. But she's only going to get the D4 for the hit points, so let's go ahead and roll that as well. Let's see if I can find the green D4. I don't think it really matters. A D4 is a D4. Oh, guys, I lost the chat. Let's see. Shadowdark RPG is a really sweet OSR 5e crossover for sure. Though I still like the 6-turn torch. Yeah, bro, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. The 6-turn torchlight process of OSE and white box, etc. The treasure and encumbrance system is really nice. No, it's very smooth. I think it's perfect for a stream. Like if you want to solo play and like talk to people and have a good time, chat with the boys, Shadowdark's great for that. There's not too much rules flipping. And my ear trumpet has been struck by lightning. Sent 5 gifted memberships, guys. So everybody say thank you in the chat because he just hooked up Hawk. Oh, Hawk got a membership. Awesome. I know Hawk. Brendan, Grim, Wild, and Jack's here. Guys, thank you. Meth BS. Thank you, buddy. You are awesome. Also, buddy, you don't have to donate every time you come to the chat. If you just want to come in and say hello, no judgment, okay? Just know that. All right? Thank you, man. You're always there for me. I really appreciate it. Jack's here to say hello. He says, sure. Oh, Harmony got a gifted membership, too. I'm here for your gold and your women. Oh, Jack. Come on, bro. Jack, he's back his character is back convalescing. He didn't go into a coma this time, but he still needs a week of recovery time. Poor Harold. We will get into the AD&D game. Let's roll hit points for our wizard. Got the 4. Boom. Right there. I think you guys can see that probably. Nice. Which is good because Zaphael, this entire adventure, has... like she had 6 for the longest time, and then the last 2 HP rolls, she has jumped up. We have 18 hit points. Now, I think the only thing left for her to get is the spell. So we're going to need to flip over to the spell page, and I'm going to go to Fly. I don't even remember where. Let's see. We're going to Fly because Fly is so good in an adventure. Like you'll just... whatever kind of pit traps or whatever, you can just get right around it. I know there's a fly spell. It is a 3rd level spell. It lasts for 5 rounds, and you fly. Yeah, we're going with Fly. We already have, and we've been abusing the fireball. I think we can do something a little bit less boomy. Okay, so we're just going to put 13 here because that's the DC. 13, 12, 12, and then we've got 11, 11, 11, and 11. We have sleep. We have all these spells. So honestly, Zaphael has turned into the winner. Like she just wins the encounters for us. And so you got to be careful with those fireballs. They kind of just run the game It's like, this is the only thing I'm going to do. I'm just going to do fireball every single time until you critically fail. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I hope it's going to be fun, man. I treat a hero's earned ally contact as usable hirelings. Okay, sure, hirelings are great. I just don't want to manage it because there's so much going on with even 4 or 5 characters. Like, having even more to manage is just, yeah. But yeah, no, you're right. The thing is, if I was playing it with my players, these contacts would be a part of the game, whether as retainers or people that they could go visit in town. Yeah, I think it's perfect for a stream. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Oh, hey, this is Reiki. Is that how you say the name, Reiki? 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. DM Raptor got one. Awesome. He's my buddy. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Excellent. Thank you. Hello. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. MethBS got another membership. Bro, thank you. Yeah, hey, guys. Hulk smash the like, folks. It says Hulk smash the like button, folks. Let's smash. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you, MethBS, again, bro. Thank you, Reiki. That's super cool of you. You guys are awesome. We're just gonna hang out and play some. We're gonna hang out and play some Shadowdark, and then I will get into my AD&D game. But how about this? We'll level up the guys. I'll talk about AD&D, and then you guys will choose the adventure that we're gonna play. What have you missed, Vic? You haven't missed anything yet. Well, okay, that's not true. I'm leveling people up with the carousing rules. Yeah. Oh, what are you, Reiki? What are you doing over here? You're going crazy. What? Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, okay, this is very cool. So, like, yeah, we got a bunch of gifted memberships going out. So you guys, after the stream, usually a day after the stream, I link on a members only post on YouTube for the Discord. And if you're a member of the Discord, that gives you the opportunity to game with us. We run AD&D right now. We run other games as well, Mothership RPG. We've done Dragon Slayer. So yeah, I'll make sure to send the link. Join the Discord. Join our games. Like, we're having a lot of fun. So, love from Brazil, dude. Awesome. I've never been to Brazil. That is very cool. Thank you very much. Look, what I want to know is why Smurfs. Okay, so here's the thing. There is a tradition in D&D, and Jack knows this, where you cross over different genres and different different IPs, if you would, into D&D. So it started with, like, Gamma World and, like, Boot Hill in original Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. But that tradition has branched out and grown, and you can bring other sci-fi things. Like, you can bring aliens in. Like, we brought Ewoks into the campaign. And I like to use monsters from the monster manual, but not tell the players what that monster is until after the adventure's well over. And so what I'll do is I'll take monsters from the monster manual, like Zvarts, and just, co-opt another IP on top of them, like Smurfs. And then you get to see, oh, these little blue monsters are, they're tiny little guys, and they're, crazy and violent, and your brain's trying to wrap around what you're seeing, and the meme becomes a part of it. So, like, we got attacked by Dundermooses yesterday in the game, and they're minotaurs, but with moose antlers and like a moose face. And one of the players was like, oh, it's Dundermoose, I want to hit the Dundermoose. And now we have Dunder Minotaurs, Moosatars, I think is what we called them in the campaign. So it's just fun to play with what is, like, play off the memes, meme the memes, and then you have your own game culture. It's super fun. The Smurfs were chaotic evil. They had it coming. Well, they did. You guys did a good job handling them. Master of the Universe is a great example. Ah, okay. It's good to see your enthusiasm for solo RPG and Shadowdark. It makes great for entertainment. Love watching your live stream. Hey, dude, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. I have fun. So, like, this, for me, it's Sunday morning. I look forward to Sunday mornings because I get to hang out with you guys and just talk about gaming. And streaming I get a little nervous right before I hit go live every time, but once the camera starts rolling and like the chat comes and says hello, all that goes away. We start focusing on the game. We start talking about what's happening, and it's just super fun. So the Zvarts would be perfect for Smurf. Yeah, they were. Yeah, like the Zvarts. The thing is like if I said you're attacked by 6 Zvarts, that's okay. The players might know what a Zvart is, and then they can like picture it. But if you do everything but name them, then they get to kind of make their own cult of personality around the monster. I hide monster's identity too. Yeah, that's the way, man. Only give a description. It keeps the PCs from metagaming too much. And the thing is like, I don't even mind metagaming against certain kinds of monsters. I just want them to like make their own mind up about what it is that they see. I think that's just more engaging. You give them descriptors and then let their minds fill in the blanks, and I think they're going to have a lot of fun with that. Okay, and Reiki finally got the shield. So here's the thing: is like Reiki's been donating all these, and now you get to be a shield bearer too. So I don't know how that shield bearer membership thing works. It's weird. You'll click on it and be like, I want this, and then like it gives it to other people. I don't know if that's what happened to you, but Dunder Musatars, did they have the mustache? I think somebody did mention the mustache. Like I burn off their mustache with a torch or something like that. You forgot to buy your own. Okay. So what time is it in China right now? It is 8:49 a.m. Mustaches could have sworn I saw a colorful wig fall off of one. Thick, yes. Okay. So now we have Renus up here. Renus is a little farther behind. He needs a full 6. We're going to roll the d8 plus 3. Okay. So that's 9 in total. Let's see what that gives Renus, our main man Renus. Oh, only 5 XP. So he's going to be 1 short, but he does get the enemy or ally. By trickery or talent, you beat a rival. Okay, well, it's fine. We're not really going to be doing any downtime stuff. So he will be at 49 of 50, so we won't be able to level him up right away. But as you guys know, we are using the alternate Monster Slayer rules in Shadowdark RPG, which means that you get half of the monster's challenge rating in XP. Let's see. Yeah, my players are all new to TTRPG universe, so you don't need to hide it. Yeah, okay. You can just be like, these goblins attack. Yeah, 9's not a bad roll. 9's not a bad roll. But we don't have to do any of like the bookkeeping because we didn't level up. Annie's at 48. Very, very likely to level up, especially with a +3. So D8. Here we go. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. All right, we have a 2 plus 3 for 5. 5 gives us 3 XP. That is enough to level up, but you're fined 10% of your total wealth. Okay, so she's going to lose 7 here. That'll put her at 68 on her personal treasure. And she'll get, what was the number? 3. So, yeah, just 1 point into 61. Oh, man. Is it time to make... is it time to make new character sheets, guys? What do you think? Like, I've had this for months now. Okay. Level 6. Oh, yeah. Okay. And what that does is her backstab ability will go up to 5 die because she's gotten a couple from her talents, and so she got 3 from her backstab ability. 1 plus half the level, so 4 from her backstab ability, and then 1 right. Oh, and then she got 1 extra from her racial, so that puts her at 5. Yeah, 5 backstab die, and we prefer using the short sword because if she's in melee, she gets to roll a bunch of d6s, not just d4s, which, you know, when you're rolling 5 d4s or 6 d4s, it's still pretty good. Let's roll some hit points here. HP. I think it is a D. Is it a D4 for the thief? Yeah. Here we go. guys, if 1 hit point. If you guys see me make a mistake, help me. Be like, hey, well, wait a sec, Mike. I don't think you did that right. I will make fun of you, but at least we'll get everything right. All right. We have 13 hit points now. Annie almost died multiple times, but we've only had 1 death in the campaign so far. It was our first fighter. But since then, we've been mostly lucky, but Annie got real close to dying once. All right, and now we have Gina, who fell way behind. She's, like, not going to level up, but we can just roll her XP. She has a D8. Here we go. Boop. 3 plus 3 gives her 4 XP, and 5% of her wealth goes away. Nice. All right. Everybody got their carousing done. So let's check the chat, and then we will talk about what happened in the latest AD&D session. Giving out memberships, right? Isn't that cool? Let's see. That's a W. Yeah, if you get to level up, then yeah, even if it's just like 1 point over. My first and only sessions with them, we played D&D 5e. It was fun, and seeing them beating zombies and not being able to kill them. Dude, you're like, wait, why are you getting back up? What's going on? Yeah, no. 5e's fun. I think that I played in my buddy's 5e game for a while, and now I'm kind of like, all right, yeah, I'm good now on 5e, and I'm focusing more on my AD&D game for a while. I'll hop back into the 5e game eventually, but yeah, I don't know. Like, there's just something about stop time games that I just can't really get into. Like, this is a stop time game. So, but I'm having fun with it. I think maybe there's like a lot of fear with this game. Like, you could die. And also, it's very smooth. You don't have to like look up a lot of spells and rules and stuff. You could just be like resolving it, because even the spell descriptions are very like smooth. Like, you lift your feet off the ground. You fly for 5 rounds. Okay, cool. You know, there's not like you fly at a rate of da-da-da per turn, and, you know. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just 5e. I'm just kind of tapped out for now. But, you know, I hope you guys are enjoying your game. Let's see. My ear trumpet says, did you know that Greg Gillespie has put an edition of Dragonslayer on sale? Greg dropped the Dragonslayer PDF down to $9.99 and the print rulebook for $49.99 for the next month. I did see Double D posted that. That's really cool. Guys, Greg Gillespie is one of the champions of the OSR. He has put in so much work for our community. If you haven't played Dragonslayer, now would be the chance to do it. The PDF is only $9. I saw a PC ripped apart in a confined chamber by a swarm of 6 zombies in Chamber 1 for their first game. The dice were evil. Dude, level 1, level 2 in 5e is no joke. You can get shredded. But 5e sucks in comparison. You love the OSR. Okay, played out. I think we're on the same page there. I know that's a hot topic. Yeah, and, you know, people are going to play the game they want. You know, have fun. Go for your thing. But, you know, 5e was nice to hook them. Yeah. Then we played Pathfinder 2e. Okay, that's a game. It was fun, but got burnt out. You know, here's the thing. I love DMing, and that might be another reason why I'm not having as much fun in that 5e game, is because I'm not running the game. Like, some people are only players, and they only want to play. I think I only want to DM. Like, I don't mind doing like a one-shot, but I really just love DMing games. It's so much more fun for me. Yeah. All right, so let's talk a little bit about, let's close this up for a second. Let's talk a little bit about what happened in the AD&D game yesterday morning. So the guys have been slowly chipping away at this dungeon, but every time they go back, something is different. Something has changed, because we are using one-to-one time, and I try to always think about, given what happened last session, what would change in this location, given, you know, like whatever kind of chaos that the players made. And the party has come back multiple times with sacks full of treasure. And so the word is out. And multiple players they reported to the authorities that there was a dragon in the dungeon. And so word has gotten out and people have been delving down there, and they've come across a lot of dead bodies because this dragon is absolutely no joke. And they actually figured out why the dragon has come to town, like what it is that has drawn the dragon there. And it was the Eye of Vecna. The Eye of Vecna was hidden away in this crypt a long time ago, and it has pulled other magical creatures to it. It has like a call, and they don't know why they're being driven to this area, but they are. And they found the eye, and they threw it into a interdimensional portal to the elemental plane of water, so it would just be out of their hands. They didn't want to deal with it, and so they lost their only ally against a cult, another elemental cult. And so this other elemental cult is going to be running wild. I don't know how they're going to stop them now. There's a necromancer that's invading from the west, and some of the players are going to build up armies and just go to war with them, so that's going to be really fun. We're going to see how that goes. Yeah, a lot of really cool stuff happening in the game right now. I think we are going to have some level 2s in this new batch. They were joined by a more experienced player. He was level 3. But yeah, the new guys, they're going to level up, I think, with this session. I haven't written the after action report yet. It'll happen sometime today or tomorrow, and they will know that they got level 2. So they'll need to train depending on what grades they've gotten over the past 3 sessions. They'll have to spend probably around 2 weeks in training. So they're going to need a lot of gold to make that happen. Nice. Let's check the chat. Yeah, so I love to game as a player, but you're a GM by nature. Yeah, I mean, I get that. DMing it's fun because you get to game constantly. Every time somebody says something, they're basically interacting with you most of the time, right? And so sometimes, they role play with each other, but it always comes back to, how do you respond to that? So you get to play so much more when you're the dungeon master. You get to delve into world creation, which is really fun. That's mostly solo play stuff, but yeah, there's just so much more potential. Whereas like if you're a player, you play in the session and then you can basically stop thinking about the game for a week or two, depending on how often you play. Nice. I love DMing so much. Like, my friend makes the joke that I am a forever DM, but I love that. Really happy to be behind the screen. Yeah, it's where the fun is for me. My friends mostly try gaming one-shots, maybe when I try to play a longer campaign. Yeah, I think that, it's nice whenever you need a break, they can do the one-shot. And also just, like, getting to play other games. Like, I have lots of DM friends, and they want to show me games, so... Yeah, I mean, Night Danger is running Blades in the Dark for us. That's super fun. My main table likes to give me a break every couple of weeks. Yeah, and it's important that you get that. Did Swindrel survive his travel? Oh, let's roll it right now on stream. This is the day that you arrive in Agincourt. Here we go. On a 1, you got trouble. 5, you're okay. So you actually had like 6 days straight of safe travel. So excellent, dude. That means that you will be able to start making your moves. Yeah, just message me on how you want to do that. Nice. Swindrel made it safely to Agincourt. Also, you probably are going to see a Dwarven army coming through very soon because they're going to be camping there. OSR fixed me into loving a DM because when random tables are used, you never know what's going to come up. And that makes the... Dude... Yes, we get our player high from those random tables, those random reaction rolls. Oh, a coffee. Thank you. My lovely wife, everyone, bringing me a coffee. She doesn't want to get on stream, though. I was like, you can come say hello. She's not into it. Sorry about the loud noise. Doing a little Starbucks. We're going to get that off camera. So, anyway, how you guys doing? All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, DCC. Yeah, no, I have played a little bit of DCC. I want to play more DCC. I think there's something there. A lot of potential for fun. If you enjoy random tables, and let me point you to Knave 2. I have Knave, yeah. I've been messing with it, and yeah, no, I have it. Yes, I'll tell her you said hello. She's not just lovely because of the coffee, but it helps. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and she's a great lady. I have Knave, but here's the problem. I don't like Ben Milton. He takes a lot of the Bro SR stuff, like our ideas and like the things that we talk about, and then he makes videos about it, and then he doesn't mention where he heard about these ideas. Oh, all of a sudden Ben Milton's talking about one-to-one time. It's like, okay, that's cool, buddy, but interesting. And in the video, he's like, oh yeah, some people online are talking about one-to-one time. It's like, which people? Which people are talking about one-to-one time? I don't know. It's just nobody wants to say Jeffro's name, and that's just rude because he worked really hard to make these systems more popular. He never claimed to have invented them. He just says that like he's just worked really hard to get people to talk about them, and now they are talking about them. And Ben Milton's, yeah, being Ben Milton. Also, he kind of messed with people with the Kickstarters, and I don't like that either. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm not here to bash a YouTuber. I think I respect him because he makes videos and he puts himself out there and he makes systems and I have Knave 2. He makes really fun modules. Nothing but love for you, buddy. Go off and do your thing. I'm just not really going to show it on my channel. Yeah, I like the weird dice. I actually use the weird dice all the time. I've been using the weird dice in my my shorts that I've been making with the rapid room dungeons. And the D60 I use the D3 constantly. Like the D3 is so useful. Obviously, you can just divide by 2, but I really like just having a dice that just tells me the number. Yeah, I'm actually not very good at mental math, even though I play RPGs. Let's see. Oh man, you guys are blowing up. Let's see. Hello, Mike's wife. Yeah, I saw that one. Okay, yeah. Humble Bundle has a great DCC bundle right now, and they do. They re-up it like every year or so. You should definitely check out DCC. I think that's really cool. The Basic Expert ripped into Knave recently. It was pretty decent. Okay, I agree, bro. Ben Milton's bad for that. Yeah. At least been based on what the OSR is. No, yeah, and you know, I'm not gonna judge the guy. Let him do his thing. It's pure coincidence, Mike. Yeah, right. It's pure coincidence. Yeah, just happens to talk about this really interesting thing at the same time. Let's see. I'm here because I like Scutifer Mike. That is all. Hey, brother. I like you too, Jack. Thank you for gaming with me. I'm here because Mike pays me. That is all. Yeah, and the check is in the mail, buddy. Just wait for the first of the month to cash it for me, okay? What would you recommend for someone who's just getting into solo play, or what to start with? Probably basic expert D&D. So OSE is an incredible system to teach you how to run this, like the basics of Dungeons and Dragons. It's in the name. But the problem is with BX is that it doesn't have a dungeon generator. For that, you have to have Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. And I would not suggest starting solo play with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So let's redirect to something a little bit more modern with Shadowdark RPG. Now, she doesn't have a geomorph page, but if you check out Amanda P, I actually have linked her content on my shorts, but Amanda P, she wrote a bunch of dungeon geomorphs, and they're like, some of them are free, some of them are $1, totally worth your time. And using the rules from Shadowdark and the very simple dungeon geomorphs that you get online for free, you can find a million of them, or you can just do squares. You know, you don't even need to like be that creative about it. You can solo play an infinitely rewarding and interesting game. Let's flip over to page 130 so you guys can see this in action. If you haven't seen the shorts, I think you should go click on them because they will give you a great breakdown on how to do this. But it says Shadowdark maps. So you could start by just rolling a d6 and you say, okay, it's a 2, so it's a small, oh, you guys didn't see that, sorry. It's a small site, okay? A small dungeon, if you will. Now we're going to roll a d6 to see what is it? 2, it's a cave. Okay, so we have a small cave. Now, from there, you just start making rooms. So a small cave has 5d10 rooms. Okay, well, let's roll up 5d10 and see how many rooms are in this dungeon. Got a bunch of d10s here. All right, here we go. Let's roll up 5. All right, we got 8, 14, 18 rooms. Okay, so you're like, oh my gosh, 18 rooms, that's huge. That is pretty huge, actually. Now, from there, let's move this out of the way. Now, from there, for room number 1, okay, roll a d10. It's a 3. So in the first room, there's a trap. Okay, so that's going to stop people from coming in. How do I make sense of this trap? Well, I can come over to page 131 and roll 2d6. So the first part, it is a sturdy ensnaring trap. So something that's not going to just fall apart. It's actually going to protect the entrance of the dungeon, and it's going to like ensnare people, lock them up. Maybe it's like a cage, because cages are sturdy, and it drops down on top of people and right at the entrance, and then whatever lives inside will just stab them with, spears. Okay, then you go over to room 2. I like to roll on this dungeon geomorph to like determine what the rooms look like, but really you can just do squares. But these are nice because there's a couple entrances and exits that it writes for you, and you can lean your imagination into the developing the story rather than trying to figure out how many rooms are there, whatever. So that's just a quick demonstration of how it's done. This book has so many tables in it. You can create an infinitely large dungeon, a mega dungeon, in a matter of moments. I do rapid room dungeons. The series, I think we're on like episode 12, and like the map is quite full. I have it right here. This is all procedurally generated. The name was given to me by, I can't remember who did it, but it was in the comments. I think it was Poppy, Mac Poppy or whatever his name is. I think that's who did it. But this is all just randomly generated from those deep geomorphs. And we roll up like what's in the room, and then we're telling a story. So Shadowdark is an incredible place to start if you're going to do it. All right, let's see. What has the chat been up to? Okay, so I need a D3er. A D3 Nesser owned one. Okay. The DCC bundle is the Lankmar stuff. Oh, cool. That's super awesome. Can't find the bundle. Help him out. Somebody help this guy. The check is in the mail. Listening while I draw monsters for Travis Faber's Full Metal Tilt Kickstarter. Guys, it's all about Dragon Slayer, right? It all leads back to Greg in the end. The shorts have been amazing. Hey, bro, I appreciate that. I have been making a lot of mistakes with those shorts. The cameras turn the wrong way. The editing software changes the frame rate. Like, ugh. The focus on the camera keeps going. Woo, 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 woo. But I think I figured out like all the kinks, or not the kinks. I figured out all of like the issues that I've got, and I'm going to make a checklist. Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? Before I upload my 3-minute short. Yeah, all that work for 2 or 3 minutes. It's frustrating, but. Have I tried Hell March yet? Yes, I have. I ran Hell March on the last video of this Shadowdark campaign. I think it was the last one. I've stopped making the solo plays into videos, and I've kind of just want to do them live with you guys because you can give me ideas about fun stuff to do. So I think I did Hell March in the last video, though. Let's see. Found the bundle. Very cool. Good call. If you want D&D-esque for someone starting solo play, Shadowdark is a good choice. It really is. Like, I I think it is where everyone should start. It is where we should be bringing people into the hobby. And then from there, we transition them to Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see. I never see Shadowdark in any FLGS in Australia. That is a shame. I may have to get the PDF from Arcane Library. That's what I did, and then I printed it because I can't get the book shipped here. It's just impossible. I use Axebane's Dungeon Generator cards with white box medieval fantastic adventure game RPG laid out. Bro, yes, that sounds awesome. I don't know what Axebane Dungeon Generator is, but the white box stuff is super cool. Did you make those geomorphs yourself? No, I didn't. It's Amanda P. Check out the shorts because I linked her itch.io in the shorts. That's Amanda P. She's an Instagram artist, and she does modules for 5e, Shadowdark, a bunch of stuff. So I didn't mean to necessarily take over the stream with that question. Sorry. I certainly appreciate the attention. Well, no, I mean, like, that's what we're here for, bro. Like, we're here to chat. So, like, thanks for asking the question. If you guys have any questions and I know the answer, then we can talk about it. If I don't know the answer, then somebody in the comments can help you. You're good. There's a ton of people. There's a ton of great solo systems out there. Yeah. $50 was a great price. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Okay, cool. So let's get into the Shadowdark game. If you guys want to know more about the AD&D game, Jack McCarthy plays in it, and his character died again. So if you want to know all the juice, he got backstabbed by his accidentally backstabbed by his ally. We have been playing the Scourge of the Northlands. It is by Jacob Fleming. It's 4 old school essentials. It says low level adventures for 3 or more. So I think for OSE, this would be levels 1 to 3, maybe level 4 on the top end. It gives us a nice hex map with a starting town, a city, and then a bunch of nearby dungeons. And if you've been watching this series, you know that, like, we started down here in the south and we cleared out this eastern mine, had a bunch of spiders in it. We cleared out these ruins that had, some orcs in there. There were some orcs in here. We destroyed some bandits. We beat the Spider Queen, and we've been slowly moving north. And we're at right about here as far as, like, our conquered lands. We've been using Hellmarch for the mass combats. And this lake tower, this valley tower, and Yingli are locations that we have secured. So Yingli is a little town, and these towers are outposts that we can secure. So there are a couple of dungeons that we haven't done. And they're all... Let's just take, like, a quick look here. Oh, it must be really dead. No. Okay. I think maybe it's caught up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a little blurry. I can see. I think we're back. That sucks. Sorry, guys. Yeah. The audio is out of sync now. This is so lame. Blame them. Well, I wish this wasn't happening, guys. I'm really sorry. So it's okay now. All right. So what I was saying is I'm gonna put out a poll on the. I want to start a poll. So let's do this. Let's add an option here. So we have a wyvern. No, we don't want yes or no. All right. We have the. All right. One sec. Okay, so I just put like a quick little poll there for. So where do you guys want to fight? Do you want me to fight the wyverns? Do you want me to go after the raiders, or do you want me to check out the ruins? Just give me some votes real quick, and then that's what we'll that's what we'll play, guys. I hope the connection's a little better now. I'm so sorry. It sucks. It sucks that this happens. We're gonna give that just like a couple of minutes, and then you guys can tell me where we're going. In the meantime, I will apologize to everybody for being frozen in time for forever. Hopefully the connection is fixed a little bit. I don't know. It still says that it's bad. Yeah, YouTube's saying it's really bad still. That is terrible news. What can we do? There's really not much we can do. Sorry, yeah, you were frozen. This little poll real quick, it's just to see like where we should be adventuring. I just want to know, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the... Okay, so people are voting for the ruins, and people are voting for the wyvern. The wyvern is leading. So we'll give it one more minute, and then I think we're probably going to go to the wyverns. I don't know... Somebody's going to die, for sure. If we go fight a wyvern, someone's going to, like, not make it through. All right, let's go ahead and end the poll. Oh man, yeah, no, it's a sweeping victory. F5 solved it for me. What does F5 do? What does F5 do? It seems okay now. All right, cool, excellent. Sorry, so lame. I just want to hang out with you guys. Why does that country want me to not do that? All right, we're going to the wyverns. We're going for it. Nice. Excellent, excellent. Okay, yeah, we have 71%. Like that'll have to do for now. Refresh the page. Oh, okay. You arbitrarily voted for the wyverns? Yeah, I think that you want to see some death. Okay, so let's see. To go to the wyverns, it's A4. It's on page 58. Check out the art, guys. We can go slow. We can go a little slower. There's all kinds of really cool pieces. Loving it. Yeah, so he built like a whole lore thing. We don't really touch it. In the solo plays, we're just using like the dungeons. But yeah, he went all out. Full on campaign. I have loved playing this, and all I've done is taken the dungeons. So if I was actually running with like players and we had, interactions with NPCs and they were bouncing off of each other, this would be even better. And I would suggest buying it just for the dungeons. We've cleared so many of these ruins. All this was on the stream. Okay, this is the raider one. And this must be more of the raiders. Okay, this is some of the ruins. Spider Queen, we beat her. This is the abandoned tower. This is more ruins. Ah, here we go. The wyvern lair. Guys, wyverns are no joke. We're going to die. Let's see. I voted for wyverns. It's only save or die when the tail hits. You'll be fine. F5 is refresh. Okay, wow, you guys know, like, you guys know. Here's the thing. I've talked about this before on stream. I am tech stupid, okay? Like the hard R stupid, like retard. Like I cannot do it, okay? It's bad. Like I am so retarded when it comes to tech. Like I don't know how to edit. I had to learn all of that from scratch. I had to learn how to do like color grading and white balance and streaming and music. Like I am so stupid with this stuff. Like everything I started with nothing, no idea how to do it, and then like every video I just try to learn a little bit more. F5 now. Okay, cool. Refresh the browser. It's like, where do you learn this stuff? Like, where is there a lesson, a class that you take? You want to see a TPK? Brother, you might see one because wyverns are no joke. Get the will together and start the funeral. Yeah, let's go. TPK my party last month after an 11-month campaign. Sometimes the random thing does that. Yeah, it does. Let's go. All right, so we've got, let's see. We've got the mountain rises sharply above the surrounding landscape. At its base, the calm North Hall Lake reflects the craggy peaks that thrust upward through like jagged teeth. The orc tribes live here, whatever. Okay, the cave entrance is located on a thin ledge. Ah, okay, so let's take a look at this, because we do have to march there. This is the Wyvern Lair. Now, we have cleared all of this stuff, and so that means we've claimed the East Hall Tower. All of these danger points are gone. And so we have troops based here. We have them here, 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 here. And so we can march very easily. We'll actually march... We're at the top of this hill, so we'd march down here. 1, 2, 3. We can't get there in a full day, so we need to roll a random encounter. On a 1, we have a problem, but that was a 6, so we're good to go. And then at night, we need to roll a random encounter. 2, we're good to go. So we wake up the next day on the last little stretch of the journey to the Wyvern's Lair. Do we have a problem early in the morning? 1, we do hit something. Okay. So now we have to find the random... Where's the random encounter table for this? There's a wilderness random encounter table, and I don't know where it is. We'll have to find it. Hang on. It's here. It's very obvious once we find it. It'll be like, oh, yeah, obviously it was right there the whole time. Hopefully this... Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's the random encounter table. Perfect. So we did hit a random encounter just early in the morning. Hey, man. Okay, thanks for coming by, buddy. Thanks for coming by. What was that about the orc tribes? The orcs live all the way up in the north, and they are, like, around the... this is their city up here. It's called Mokgar, and they live in the very northern regions, and sometimes they might, like, stretch over to the space. I was kind of skimming over it because I wanted to know, like, what I was going to be doing going on the approach, but we have to resolve the... random encounter first. Now this is a D12, which means all of these options are equal in their like you could just as likely hit the wyvern right now as you could, you know, an antelope. So I don't like that. That's one thing I would fix if I was giving feedback. Let's do a D12. 9 is 5d8 gnomes. Now gnomes, let's see. What are the gnomes doing? 6. Okay, so we have this little booklet. Let me find it real quick. Check this out. This mothership. Oh, this isn't it. See, this is the problem of having like 150 books. Okay. We have 6. This is going to tell us something. We're going to go to Shadowdark to find out. Because I don't know where that little booklet is. Where's my Shadowdark book? Oh, man. I have 150 systems I'm using right now. Encounters. I want to show you guys every step of this process so that way you can write it down at home. I wrote it down. I just forgot. Random encounters on page 112. Okay. We rolled a 6. So the gnomes are eating. Now, how far away are they? That's something we want to know as well. They're very close. So, like, as the army is marching, we come across 5d8 gnomes. We can just roll a d8 and then multiply by 5. 7 times 5, 35 gnomes. So a very large occupying force. They're eating. Now, we have a group of adventurers. We have an army. Our highest charisma person is a +2. It's Zaphael. And does Zaphael speak gnome? I don't think she does. She has common, sylvan, elf, orc, reptilian, draconic, and primordial. Does anybody speak gnome? I don't even know if that was like an option in the... It's not even an option in the book. So we're going to assume they can speak common because gnome is not an option in Shadowdark. Maybe they're antitoxin? Okay, let's see real quick. This Oh, okay, yeah. So there's classes and tutorials for this tech stuff. I was tech stupid until I went to college. Now I'm tech stupid with programming degree. Oh, very cool. Do you want a bell curve for your random encounter roll? Yeah, I want 2d6. I think that's better. The gnomes are jerks. Bodwick, it's your boys. Be kind to my people, Mike. Maybe these gnomes are antitoxin. So we know that they're eating, but we don't know what they're like, how they're reacting to us. So we have a +2 based on our charisma modifier, and so we're going to roll 2d6 here. 3 + 2 is hostile. We have ourselves an encounter, boys. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got to break out all the d6s. I have an absolute mountain of dice that I don't use dice. I don't use them enough. So we have 35. So we're going to break this down into, they're going to have 7. Each of these dice is 5 men units. So, all right. We have 7. Now, our fighter, we've talked about the numbers before. Let me grab Hellmarch real quick. Here we have Hellmarch, and our fighter can have a number of men equal to his level. And I have to remember where that is. Fighters of at least 4th level may lead 40 troops per fighter hit die. Okay. So we have a massive army, but we've spread them out, right? So he's 6 times 4 is 240 people, but we've spread them out. We don't have all 240 because we have 4 different bases, right? So let's say we have 60 people with us. They have 35. Okay, so we have, that's a lot of dice. Oh, I need more green. 5, 2, 4, that's 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, we have an overwhelming, like just looking at these dice pools, we have an overwhelming majority here. So they might just fail their morale roll, which is something that Alchemic Raker addressed with me last time I did this, is that we had a very superior force. And we ran into like a group of 10 spiders, and he's like, I'm pretty sure you would just force the morale check right away. And so that's something that we're going to do right now, is we're going to force the morale check because we have double their number. And so we have 2 to their 1. And I am looking at the rules, and I want to see how do we resolve the morale. This is a very short booklet, and my goal was to read this before I got back on stream, and I just forgot. So morale is checked after every melee. It will happen before here. So terms of the victory, choosing this is not a skill. Remember, they term limits. Okay, but how do I resolve the morale? Do I just roll using Shadowdark morale? Or I thought there was its own morale. This is indoor combat. Outdoor combat. Can you hear the wind outside? It's blowing. Melee morale. Goblins suffer morale. Okay, so they have to make a morale check with a penalty of 9 minus 4 equals 4. What does that mean? In this, okay, I think we're just gonna use Shadowdark's morale. So that would be, we have all these dice. We're probably not gonna need to roll them because we're just gonna use the morale for the system that we have right in front of us. I bet you there's gnomes in here. There better be gnomes in here. Goblins. Gnolls, deep gnomes. Okay. Yeah. I don't see anything about... Oh, right. Morale is on a D20 for them. Okay. Let's just see what happens. I think we're just going to be able to negotiate them. 14, they are going to make their morale check, so they're going to stick around. All right. It's going to go to combat. Yep. Here we go. So we hit on 5s and 6s. We're going to set this aside. Oh my goodness. We hit on 5s and 6s. We're going melee only for now because I didn't determine if I had any archers. So we're just going to roll all of this together. It's going to be a big mess. We're going to destroy them. It's going to be not even a problem. They don't stand a chance. There's so many of these dudes. All right. Let's see. Yeah. 35 gnomes. We might not make it to see a wyvern. Guys, we have an army with us. We're crushing them. Kickball. Let's see. Have you ever played Shadowrun? Then you love plenty of D6s. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Mike. Welcome to the Shield Bearers again. I think you've been a Shield Bearer before. Look at this massive pile of dice. Here we go. Boom. Now we have a hit here, 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 here. This is an absolute slaughter. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at that. That's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got us once. They got us twice. Yeah, so we kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they have 5 guys left. When this is very, very fast, guys. This is a very, very fast resolution. So we hit on 5s and 6s. We smash into their guy. Like, honestly, we didn't want any trouble. We were hoping that we could just intimidate them away, but they were pretty keen on fighting. We rolled really low on the reaction, but it was a slaughter. They did take out a couple of our units. So we will have 50 units remaining. And there's a 50% chance that they have treasure. Let's say evens. Odds they did not have any treasure. We're moving on. We had to lose 10 men. That's not good. And help me remember that, guys, when we come back to this next time and we have another random encounter with like mass combat, I need to remember that we're down. We only have 50 men, not 60. If my entire army was present, it would have been just a cakewalk. It already was. Okay. We handled that up. Hell March allowed us to do just a quick little resolution. We've eliminated I think that might be all of the gnomes. So we don't have giant spiders or gnomes on this random encounter table anymore. Now we're going back all the way to the wyverns. It's time for us to get poisoned to death. Our marching orders, I have them displayed over here in dexterity order, but the marching orders, we have Elgin and Renus in the front because they're our big tanky guys. In the second rank, we have Zaphael and Gina. And Annie sometimes will be scouting ahead and sometimes hiding in the back. Experience points? Yeah. But there was no players involved in that. There was no PCs involved. It was just mass combat. So I'm not going to do that. That would be a lot of XP. Okay, so let's see. It says the mountain rises sharply above the surrounding landscape. At its base, the calm North Hall Lake reflects the craggy peak that thrusts upward like jagged teeth. The orc tribes of the Makgar fear the creature that has dominion here and avoid lingering in its vicinity. Yeah, I wonder why. Poison. The only creatures a group would find on the mountain would be a small, skittish rodents darting among the scree to avoid the wyvern's notice. Maybe these gnomes were here to like handle the wyvern themselves, get their own treasure. The cave entrance is located on a thin ledge up a narrow and fragile path. From the mouth, a steady wind blows outward, bringing hot and foul air rushing in. So guys, this is the final dungeon of the campaign. And so like, I feel like anything that happens after this just isn't going to be as exciting. And so what we're going to do is after this little adventure is done today, this will be mark the end for this for season 1 of Shadowdark. When we come back, we will be doing a procedurally generated dungeon with brand new level 1s for season 2. But I feel like we've come a long way with these guys, and it is time to bring their adventure to a close. And so let's read about room number 1 as they come in. We can go. Every square is 10 feet. So on our turn, we can go 3 squares. Movement is a little wonky, but every 6 squares, we have to roll for a random encounter. Is there a random encounter there are no random encounters in this dungeon. So actually, we just need to track every 10 turns for the torch. So since you're playing Solo Dark, you actually don't have a real-time timer. You still, every 10 turns is one torch. Oh, did we buy torches? I think we did. I think I did buy some torches. I have a few torches. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. We have plenty of torches. We're good to go. After several hundred feet, the cave entrance passage opens up to an open chamber that is littered with stinking bones of an uncountable number of medium to large creatures. The bones pile high up on the walls and cover the ground, making it difficult to traverse. To the north of the chamber is a passage that continues, and it goes to lead to Area 2. So amongst the bones, there's a whole bunch of there's like a bunch of treasure just kind of scattered around. There's a shoulder bag with some potions in it. But just moving through this, I think, is going to be an entire torch, because it says it's difficult terrain. So let's see what the numbers would say. So how about we say it's half movement? So we can go 1, 2, 3 every 2 turns. Okay, so that's 4 turns. 1, 2, 3. That's 6 turns. 1, 2, 3. That's 8 turns. Okay, so we get most of a torch is done when we bump into this T right here, which means it's trapped. Did I buy torches? I did. We are torched up and ready to go. I think this is a great place to end the campaign. So we get to here. We have 2 rounds, and then the torch goes out. The floor of this chamber is fragile and can collapse underfoot and is considered trapped. The chamber ceiling rises high and is covered with stalactites. There are 2 chasms that fall away into darkness. I guess. Oh, it's over here and here, I guess. On either side of a narrow bridge. On the far side of the western chasm is a ledge that holds a large ornate chest. About halfway across the same chasm is a very narrow tunnel. Okay. So we have, I guess this can collapse, and if it does, how far does it drop? Forever and ever and ever? Well, there's no resolution for this, but we do have fly, and so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fly over and grab that treasure, because Zaphael took the fly spell. So we're gonna roll. And we're going to test out our fly ability right here, right now. Oh, actually, so I know the DC is 13. And she has a +3 to her spell rolls. Okay, so we are going to roll. I want most of this to be on camera. I don't want you guys to miss the action. Okay, here we go. That is a 9 + 3. That is not enough. That was cocked, but whatever. We'll say it was so that's a 12. She tries to cast the spell. It fizzles. So that means we cannot get to this treasure. It's across the chasm. We have no other means of getting to it. It's not going to happen. Okay. So for this, like, I don't know. Maybe we just do like dexterity checks. We go one at a time, or maybe we can do a group dexterity check to see how they do. Okay. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know. What do you guys think? How about that? You guys tell me. For this very, like, this trapped ledge, there's a chance that it could collapse. It's a dexterity check, right? So should we do an average, or each person has to check on their own? Let me know. What do you think in the comments? We're missing the blue D20. Where is the blue D20? That's weird. My blue D20 is gone. Where did you go? I don't know. All right, so I guess we're just going to roll without it. That's so strange. We'll have to find it later. All right, we got the party. In the meantime, we're going to use this. We'll use this yellow D20 for Elgin going forward. All right, here we go. Each person. All right, so they have to pass a dexterity check. I think easy's fine because they're just walking. It's not like It's not like they're doing anything crazy, but they have to beat a 9. So there's a very good chance that we're just going to lose characters right here. Yeah. I see more. I see more averages. So I mean, I see more individuals. So we're going to roll for individuals. Life is rarely cooperates, even when the geography does. I hope to see you all in the game, though. It was awesome fun. All right, here we go. No. Okay, DC 9. All right. Oh no, Zaphael. Oh no. Everybody made it but Zaphael. So what we're gonna do is she's gonna re-roll using her only luck token that she's got. Oh, I see that the team has kind of bumped off the camera edge here. Let's keep them in camera. All right. Gonna use her luck token that she gets to start each adventure. We're gonna roll her one more time. 2. No. No. All right, Zaphael is going to. Does she have anything that can save her? Sleep, protection, magic missile, burning hands, misty step. Oh, she has misty step. She has misty step. Okay, she's falling. She's falling. She needs to pass this spell check, or she is going to fall into her doom. She needs a 12. 13 on the die. She misty steps. Poof, blinks back up onto a ledge and makes it. That was close. That was very close. Okay, she's not dead. We still have spells. She has Misty Step. She has lost her fly ability, though, but she passed with Misty Step and using her luck token. We make it to the other side. Let's see. We have to light a new torch. Oh, no, we have to do it again. We have to do it again, guys. We have to do it again because the ledge is it's very dangerous. Again, it's on both sides. No, come on. This is insane. Okay, we got to go again. We got to go again. All right. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Okay, now we have a couple more fails. All right, Elgin. What is Elgin going to do? Elgin is just going to fall to his doom. Does he have a rope and a grappling hook? We'll let him try. What could Elgin possibly have that's going to save him? Nothing. Elgin is going to fall into the pit and die. What? Yeah, pretty sure. He's got a pickaxe. He doesn't have a rope. He doesn't have a grappling hook. He has a pickaxe. That's it. So, what we'll try. What do you guys think? What should we try? Because she needs to roll another Misty Step. She needs to roll another Misty Step. And Elgin, he got like a way too low of a number. He didn't make it, but the other 3 did. So, will she be able to take another person with her? Oh, that's a good question, because I think the spell might say you cannot. So let's actually look at Misty Step. Sorry, the focus is going to go a little crazy. Let's look at the spell Misty Step. It might say you could take another person with you. And if that's the case, she'll grab him and they'll blink up together if she can pass the check. If not, they'll go to heaven together. Misty Step. In a puff of smoke, you teleport a near distance to an area you can see. It's only self. So, Elgin... No. Elgin falls to his doom. Good night, sweet prince. He's going to take a d6 of damage. Let's say, how about this? Let's roll a d10 to see how far down he falls, because we don't really know how far he falls, right? So let's see. It could. This is the number of d10 in feet. Oh, okay. It's a 10-foot drop. It's a 10-foot drop. It doesn't say. Does it say anything about like how far the drop is? It says the floor of this chamber is. See the map. Yeah. There are 2 chasms that fall away into darkness on either side. So it's got to be more than 10 feet. On the far side, there's a 20-foot cross at least in the ledge that holds an ornate chest. About halfway across the chasm is a narrow tunnel. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think he's just gone. But... Yeah, maybe... okay, how about this? Let's say it's 100 feet plus another 10. Because it's darkness, right? Like, it's so far away you can't see anything. So he's just going to take 11 d6 damage. He's just going to die anyway. We can roll that up. We can just multiply this number by 11. 2 times 11, 22 damage. Okay, he crashes down hundreds of feet below. Maybe he can crawl out eventually, but he has no rope. He has no grappling hook. Nobody can see him. We don't have fly. He's essentially out of the mission for now. Now we need to roll for Zaphael again. She needs to get a 12 on the die, or she's falling with him. A 2. No. We're so screwed. Guys, we're so screwed. Okay, so she tries the Misty Step. Poof. Spell putters out. And she takes 33 damage. More than enough to crunch Zaphael at the bottom. She has a number of rounds before she dies. Equal to a d4 plus her con. So a d4 plus 1. Maybe Elgin can save her. 3. So she has 4 turns. Maybe Elgin saves her. We'll find out later. Oh, guys, this is absolutely brutal. This is so brutal. We stand no chance. Renus has been a failure the entire campaign. He's done nothing. There's no way he's going to be the guy that defeats the Wyvern. Come on. Okay. We're going over here. It says the tunnel leading to the surface from chamber 3 is a preferred entrance, but it can make way in and out. Okay. We make it over to area 3. We're over here now. And it says the cave stretches into a larger chamber, which turns a corner left this way, and drops off into the chasm on both sides. Again, yeah. The wind blows forcefully up from the bottom of the chasm, flinging abrasive dust and even small rocks through the air at dangerous speeds around huge stalactites. Stalactites hang from the ceiling and high on the ledge. We're going to need to use some kind of rope system here if we're even going to make it to the Wyvern, because we have, like, this whole area is going to make us fall too. He's going to be the lone survivor. Splat. Yeah, so she's dying. But, you know, Elgin can try to save her. It's a DC 12 Constitution check. Yeah, I forgot I don't have his... so we can roll for that real quick because they're basically out. Can he get 12? He got a natural 1 on the first one, so no. He got a 15. Okay, so he can stabilize her. She's down there, but, you know, they're out of the adventure. They're not going to be able to help. What we have to worry about now is how are we going to make this happen? So there are stalactites, and the homies, they do have stalactites and stalagmites, right? So they do have ropes and grappling hooks. We have ropes and grappling hooks here. We have a grappling hook and rope here. We have enough to tie stuff off, and, like, I think what we need is one person to make it across. And then they can tie something off on the far side. But that means that they're alone. Oh, but Annie has just the thing. Annie can turn herself invisible for 3 rounds. And so, can she get there? Every 3 is 2 rounds. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what she'll do is she'll start the walk and then turn invisible when she gets over here to tie off the rope. I think that works. I think that's fair. But she has to make the check. She needs a 9. Oh, you know what? The DC is going to go up because the wind is blowing here. The wind is blowing. This is like, says it's a D6 chance of collapsing, but we're going to use not OSE. We're going to use the Shadowdark rules. So we need a 12. 10 plus 4. Annie makes it across. She goes invisible. Everyone else is going to rope their way through, and she has 1 round where she's going to be exposed and the Wyvern is going to see her. So what I think she's going to try to do is get a sneak attack in that 1 round before, because she's going to be by herself for 1 round before, because they have to still make their way across. And so I think she's going to try to make a stealth attack. So what we need to know is, can Annie succeed at her stealth check? She gets advantage for this because she's a thief. 15 plus 4 is 19. She's very invisible. She is ready to strike. This creature is mean. It's called the Wyvern Tovanx. Now, we have some AC here of 16. We have some hit points. Let's see if there's a Wyvern inside Shadowdark that will give us a better idea of what the system has in mind for a wyvern. If there isn't one, then we'll just use the one in OSE. But this could be it. This might be the end, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Wyvern. Here we go. All right, it has an AC 15, 37. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need my notebook. All right. This is wild. AC 15, that's pretty high. 37 hit points. That's no joke. 2 attacks. Rend plus 6. Okay, so 2 rend attacks with plus 6 to hit. And that does a d8 of damage. Yikes. And then there's the 1 sting attack. And that is also plus 6. And it does a d6 plus poison. The poison is a DC 15 con or take 2d10 damage. So it is just as lethal. Oh my goodness. DC 15 con or take 2d10 damage. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness Annie succeeded on her stealth check because she is about to wreck this dude with her short sword. She's got 1 turn. She's got 1 turn to make or break this fight. And then so she'll have a turn, and then the wyvern will. Oh, there's a surprise round, and then we'll roll for initiative. And then, yeah, there's going to be that round where she's just fully exposed. What are you going to do, right? I guess it's time to find out. She will roll this attack with advantage since she is invisible. And then she will have her 18 hit points to survive by herself. Here we go. 8. No. Oh, wait. We have a luck token. We're going to re-roll the 2. Get rid of this luck token. We're going to re-roll the 2. Oh, Elgin had a luck token too. Ah, I forgot. Too late. All right, here we go. Re-roll the 2. 17 on the die. That's what I'm talking about. So this is a huge win because her backstab ability is 5 additional dice plus the weapon, which is a short sword. That is huge. She's going to have 6d6. She can do that. She can solo this guy right here. Well, she can't solo him. He's got 37 hit points, but she's going to do a massive amount of damage right here, right now. We can win. That's 4. 5. We need 1 more d6. We have 100 million d6s. We just got to find them. What did I do with all those d6s? Ah, here we go. This is it. Come on. Let's get all 6s. Don't give me 1s. Don't give me 1s. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. We have 10. We have 15. 19. 22. 26 damage on the opening attack. 26 damage. This creature has 11 hit points left. And now we roll for initiative. We got our surprise round. Let's see how people are doing right now. Roll percentile for depth. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Okay, we'll do that. Bye, Felicia. Elgin is gone, folks. It's fate, bro. It's really bad for the characters, but you're vainly trouble. It says you're trouble sympathizing at the moment. Why are you having trouble sympathizing with the heroes, bro? Is there water on the bottom? Maybe. Roll percentile. He would have drowned on those rolls. He's gonna be the lone survivor. No, you're talking about Renus? No way. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Save versus death. Yeah, that's cheap, Kelsey. Cheap. But 2d10 damage, honestly, 2d10 damage. Look, the kid's got 13 hit points. It's not that bad. Okay, so let's roll for initiative. The wyvern will be red, Annie is purple. Annie does have a +4 on this. That is a 15. What does the Wyvern have? Oh, I closed the book. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Oh, man. The Wyvern has... Let's get it on the screen. The dex... sorry, I bumped the mic. Dex of +2. So the Wyvern has a 16, and I have a 15. Annie is screwed. Yeah, he has a +2, so that's a 16. Annie has a +4 for the 15, which means the Wyvern goes first. It's been fun. It's been a blast. Little barbarian Annie. She's already used her luck token. All right, we've got 2 attacks coming out. Annie has an AC of 16. These have +6 to the first 2 rend attacks. 2 19s on the die. So, 25 to hit both times. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? And so that's 2d8 damage. This is not good. This is not good. We have 6 damage going out. Now, the third attack is a sting. So 6 damage. That leaves her at 7. Now, the next attack is a sting attack. This is at +6. 18 + 6 is a hit. And so that's a d6 of damage. 2 damage. She's at 5. Now, she needs to make a Constitution save of 15. She has a +1, or she takes 2d10. Are there too many dice in the tray right now, guys? Is it distracting? All right, here we go. Come on. +1 to the roll. 13. 2d10 poison damage coming out right now. That is 18 points of damage. Annie goes boom down. You've been struck by a smooth wyvern. Okay, Annie is down. Annie has a number of rounds equal to a d4 plus her con, so +1. She has 3 rounds to get saved. The 1 round goes by, and now we are going to the top of the round. The other party is now in range, okay? I think while they were in the back, though, they can buff each other up a little bit. Because, like, if you're just walking, holding the rope, you can also still cast a spell. So let's let them have a turn to do something. Let's go with Shield of Faith for Renus. He needs, for Shield of Faith, he needs an 11. He got a natural 1. He loses the spell. And then... oh, wait, he can use his... He's going to use his luck token, and he's going to roll that again to increase his armor class. That's cocked. That's again cocked, but it's a natural 20 cock. Okay, come on. 5. Okay, he loses the spell. And then... That is so ridiculous. And then she is going to do Holy Weapon. She's going to cast Holy Weapon. No. Cleansing Weapon. She's going to do Cleansing Weapon. She needs a 12. She's an orange die. She's going to do Cleansing Weapon on Renus' sword. She fails, but she does have a luck token. Guys, this is terrible. Come on, we need something happening. 15. Okay, so he will do an extra d4 of damage on his attacks. Now we are arriving on the scene. Annie's down. We need... Of the people who are still remaining, we have a +1 dex from Gina against the +2 of the Wyvern. This is cocked. 15. Okay, the wyvern's going first, and he's got 2 targets. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are in trouble. Evens says it goes for Renus. Odd, it goes for Gina. Evens, it goes for Renus. We have 2 rend attacks going out. 3 is a hard miss, but the 17 is going to hit, and it's going to be a D8 of damage. 2 points of damage on Renus. Would have been nice for him to have gotten that 1 XP to level up. He is at 20. Now the Wyvern Sting is coming out. Oh, a 6 plus 6 is at 12. That is not enough to hit his AC of 17. The dice are finally with us. Ladies and gentlemen, the dice are with us. We can do this. Okay. We have a sword attack from... Oh, first Gina is going to cast a healing spell. She's going to cure Annie, get Annie back into the fight. So with that, we need... The cure wounds is a d6 plus the level. Oh, plus probably half the level. So Gina is going to do 3d6 healing on little Annie. Okay, Annie's at 11. We have a heal. Annie's back in the game. Not so bad. Not so bad. No attack this turn, though, because we missed her in initiative. Now, Renus is going to go. Renus, this is your chance, brother. Please hit this wyvern. He's got 11 hit points. You can do it. Oh, come on, man. 7 plus 3 is a 10. That is not enough to hit the wyvern's AC. Miss. Now, it is the... Oh, it goes back to initiative. Annie is awake, so Annie will represent the speed of the team again. Here we go. The wyvern is going first. The wyvern has 3 targets. 1 is Renus, 2 is Gina, 3 is Annie. It's going for Gina this time. We have 2 rend attacks going out. An 18 is going to hit. A 16 is also going to hit. We have 2d8 damage going against Gina. Oh, man. Oh, 10 damage on Gina. Guys, she's at 4 hit points. Now we have the stinger attack going out. 19 on the die. No. Oh, come on. 3, she drops down. She doesn't drop down. She is at 1 hit point. And if she can make this con save at a -2, she is not going to take the poison damage. Guys, this is insane. 12, she fails the con save. She takes the damage, and now she is unconscious and dying. She has a d4 -2 turns, minimum of 1. She has a minimum of 1. She has 1 turn to be healed. And so it's all on Renus now to heal her. But we have to start at the beginning, and it's Annie's turn. Annie is just going to do everything she can. She's gonna hit this dude. That's all she can do. She's already exposed herself. She can't hide anymore. She's on a very narrow ledge. She just has to hit this thing with her sword. Yeah. +2 to hit is a 13. That is a miss. We have no more luck die to go out. She misses. Renus takes his turn to heal. Guys, it's a TPK. It's a TPK. We fail the healing spell. Nothing happens. Gina, she has to make a Constitution saving throw. Right now, I think the DC is 12. I'm pretty sure it's 12. All right. Am I wrong, guys? Am I wrong? Do you remember? I don't want to look up the rule right now. It's going to take a long time. If you guys know off the top of your head the dying rule, what does she need to make on this one check? This one check, she has a chance to survive. Adventuring. It might be under adventuring. All right, let's check page 81. I think it's 12. Maybe it's 15. Now I'm thinking it's 15. But there's no... I should have written this down somewhere. Oh, dying. D4. Okay, so on the turn, roll a D20, rise with 1 HP. Stabilize. Close range. DC int 15 check. On a success, stops dying. Oh, you don't save yourself. But you roll a D20. If you roll a 20, you're up. Oh my goodness. How long have we had these guys? A few like 9 or 10 months, I think. Okay, here we go. If she gets a natural 20 here, she's back in the game with her turn. If she gets anything but a natural 20, she's dead forever. Ladies and gentlemen, Gina, it has been wonderful knowing you. Oh, wait, hold on. She has a ring of regeneration. I even highlighted it in yellow so that way I would never forget. Guys, no matter what, every turn she heals 1 HP. It's troll rules, though. So, like, if you get burned by fire or acid, it doesn't work. She has a ring of regeneration. She's at 1 hit point on her turn. This ring, we earned it. We battled our way through, like, a bandit camp to get this ring. Also, now that I think about it, he wouldn't have had to use his turn to do that. But we'll say that he did. We have a ring of 3 wishes. Guys, we're wishing for our team to come back. We're wishing for our team to come back. Okay. So yeah, she has her turn because she gets to do that. That's like, she does get to have her turn. And she is going to, cause she healed. She's going to use her crossbow. Yeah, it's her crossbow. That's her best attack. It's +4 to hit. She's very likely to hit. 7 + 4 is an 11. It is still a miss. It doesn't matter. Ring of Regeneration, guys. Come on. I even highlighted it so I would never forget. Like, because I knew that I would. I was like, this is going to be something that I'm going to forget. Okay. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen, because we can win initiative right here and now, and then we can just wish for our party to come up here and finish the fight with us. Okay, so we have a 14. She has a 9. We win initiative. Awesome. Okay, now we have an attack roll. +2 with the short sword. 2 + 2 is not going to do it. Gina, we're just going to use Rena, because Rena's has, right here, the Ring of 3 Wishes. It's written down right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The Ring of 3 Wishes. He's just going to use his turn right now to wish for the party to be back. All teleported up on top. We're not going to break the game and be like, oh, I wish for the wyvern to be dead, because where's the fun in that? We're here for an adventure, okay? And so we wish for the party to be teleported up. That is going to be Renus' turn. We're going to say that is his turn. Now, Gina is going to take her shot and miss again. But Elgin's here. Elgin. So let's narrate this a little bit. We have a ring of 2 wishes now. Elgin stabilizes Zaphael down on the bottom. It's easy enough work. And he's kind of like looking up into the shadows of the crevice that they're trapped down under, and he's feeling a little worried, but he starts to like he starts to like carry Zaphael, and he's like looking for a way to climb when he feels his body become lighter than air. And he feels like a swoosh, and then bloop, he's dropped down directly in front of the wyvern. Zaphael's still at 0. She's not awake yet. She will need to be healed. But we have Elgin. And Elgin has his luck token. So we are going to swing right here, right now, using a wish. Where's my team? Okay. Using a wish, one of our wishes, we have teleported Elgin out of the pit of doom, and he is going to make an attack. It's with his sword, the Whispering Blade of Blood, and he is going to roll a d20. Let's go. 9 plus 10 is 19 to hit. Elgin is going to strike. He does a d8 of damage plus 5. 3 plus 5, he does 8 damage. The creature has 4 hit points left. And that is going to be everyone's turn. Annie missed, Gina missed, Elgin hit, Zaphael's down and unconscious, and Renus used his turn to cast the Wish spell. What's Shadowdark? Shadowdark. Brother, you know what Shadowdark is. It's the greatest game ever. Welcome, Elder. Dude, very good to see you, man. Bro, your channel is popping off, man. You have like the best interviews on your channel. Like you find like the greatest people to like chat with. It's so cool. Jack McCarthy saw a genie meme today. You have 3 wishes. I wish to always be right. Okay, now you have 2 wishes. No, I have 3 wishes. I saw this like really heartwarming one. It was a genie meme is like, you have 3 wishes, and the guy's like, I wish for my dog to be able to talk. And then they're like, okay, wish granted. And he goes, all right, buddy, you have 2 wishes. It was so cute. It was so cute. Okay. Now, Renus failed his heal. He doesn't have heal anymore, but Gina still does. And now it is the creature's turn. There are 4 possible targets. We'll just go down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, it's up against Annie. Little bitty Annie. 2 attacks. The first one is going to hit. Annie has almost no hit points. What does Annie have? 11 hit points? Okay. Here we go. Annie's AC is... That was 11 plus 6, so 17. Yeah. Oh, AC 16. Oh. Okay. 2 points of damage on Annie. Annie is down to 9. Now, the stinger attack. 16 plus 6. That's just going to hit. There's just no way around it. It is what it is. That's another 6 points of damage. No! Okay, we really need to make this con check. DC 15. We have a modifier of +1. Let's go. 2. That's 2d10 damage. Annie drops. Boom. Annie's down. Zaphael's down. It's now the top of the round. Hopefully this creature doesn't go again. Annie's down, so we can't use her modifier. We have to use Gina's modifier for speed. Ain't that some ain't that some trash. Dex a +1. The creature is going to go first. We have 2 attacks. He has 3 targets. 1, 2, 3. 1, it's up against Gina. Things are getting real rough now. 2 attacks. 1 is a hit, 1 is a miss. We have 8 damage going to Gina. That's it for Gina. Gina drops. Gina is going to drop now. Oh, no, she's okay. She has 14 hit points, so she goes down to 6. Guys, Gina's at 6. The tail stinging attack is coming out. That's only a 10. That is not enough to hit Gina's AC of 15. We're okay. Guys, this is insane. This is insane. It is getting so close to, like, we are in a lot of trouble here. We are going to heal. She's going to take her turn and heal. She's going to heal Zaphael. 19, that will do it. Zaphael wakes up with full hit points. No, 12, 13, 14, 15. Almost full hit points. It's going to go to Elgin. Elgin can finish this right now. This creature only has 4 hit points left. Annie. Oh, we need to know how many rounds does she have? She has 3 plus 1 rounds. She is dying right now. She had 4 rounds. She's down to 3 because she just took her turn. Let's see. Does she get a 20? She does not. Yeah. Okay. She has 3 rounds left. But Gina wants to get this magic back in the game. Now we've got Elgin's attack. This is +10. This could do it, guys. I have a luck token left. 12 plus 10 is 22. We have a D8 plus 5. 8 damage. Elgin takes the Whispering Blade of Blood and soaks it anew with wyvern. Blood sprays everywhere, soaking all of them. The creature flops around, its tail kind of whipping and trying to sting even though its head's been decapitated. We have Zaphael is going to make an intelligence check to try to stabilize Annie. 11, we need 15. Her intelligence is +2. That is a fail. Renus is going to make an intelligence check to save Annie. That is a natural 1. He fails to do so. Now it goes to the top of the round. Annie gets to roll a d20. 6. She fails. Gina is going to attempt to heal. 5 on the die. The healing doesn't work. Oh, man. Elgin, need an intelligence of 15. Fail. Zaphael, you're our best chance. You have... Your intelligence is +2. Come on. 18. Oh. 18 on the die is enough to save Annie. Everybody comes out alive. All we had to do was make a wish. All we had to do was use the magical ring of wishes to make that happen. Whoa, dude. Okay, so what does that mean for the party? There's a magic flying carpet. That's the treasure. And with that, the party all hops on board the flying carpet. They navigate their way through the pits and back out of the cave, having... Maybe they fly over and grab the 3,000 gold as well. Yeah, I think so. They don't have the fly spell, but they have a flying carpet now. And I think with that, they are able to bring peace to this region. They eliminated the spiders. They beat back the orcs multiple times. They destroyed all of the bandits and raiders that crept up along the way. And through it, I think we got to tell quite an interesting story. So I hope you guys... I hope you guys enjoyed watching Shadowdark Season 1. Like, it's been a blast doing this, and I think that using modules is an excellent way of solo playing. You can, kind of surprise yourself and, like, try to figure out what it is that the story is. That's super fun. I think for Season 2, we're going to move away from Jacob Fleming stuff. We're going to go to... procedurally generated using all of the rules in Shadowdark. So maybe on the next stream we can roll up some characters, or maybe I'll drop that for channel members only. I think actually that's what we'll do. We'll just put that on the channel member stuff because I want to give you guys some alone time where we can like just chat and make characters together. So that'll be super fun. What'd you guys think? I haven't had a chance to really look at the chat in a while because I was super locked in. All right. Yeah, it came down to the wire. Hey, Zap, what's up, man? I see that you're here now. Sorry I missed it. Very cool. Yeah, I would love to come on, Elder. Says, thanks, dude. I need to get you on. Yeah, talking about, like, chats, I would absolutely love to do that, dude, for sure. Just message me on X or message me on YouTube. Yeah. Back from the session. How goes the slaughter? Actually, we did okay. It was pretty gloom and doom there, but I forgot. We have a ring. The thing is all of this has been documented on the series. So, like, when we got that ring of regeneration, when we got the ring of 3 wishes, when we got the whispering blade of blood, all of those things, like, we earned it through blood, sweat, and tears. And we only lost 1 PC throughout the whole adventure, so. The magic items won us that game. Like, we could not have done it without the magic items. So, yeah, I hope like that this series was a good demonstration of what Shadowdark can do. I also really like having these tokens because it gives me a visualization of who's who. That has been a very fun part of this adventure, and I think I'm going to do that again for Season 2. That's really cool. That was an absolute emotional roller coaster, ups and downs. Like, we almost died a couple of times. St. Taragnus placed the Ring of Regeneration in play to foil Memnon's creatures from having a nutritional meal. The poor guy, he's so hungry and decapitated. 10 XP for DMing traditionally. Thank you. I want you to make it Annie. I don't know why I care so much. It's just the way you make me feel. It was a thriller for sure. Yeah, okay. Cool. Poor Wyvern. Get out of here, meth BS. Get out of here with that. We don't want to hear that talk. When it comes to Wyvern, just beat it. Beat it. Yeah. And then the second Wyvern, Lumber. Its mate is angry. Guys, get out of here with that. We won. We earned it. The good news is we can manage this 2 more times. Yeah. What does this mean for the party? Yeah, retirement. I think we are going to retire them. They spend their 3,000 gold. They celebrate. Maybe they go to the Shucked Oyster and have a party. Annie, are you okay? Slap. Are you okay? Slap. Dude, we laughed, we cried. It was an experience. Very cool. Jack's right. It did get a little crazy. All right. Well, today, as you guys know, Sundays are date day for Roxy and I, and so we're still making our plans. We haven't quite settled on anything yet, but we are definitely going to go have dinner and do some shopping. So thanks for joining me on stream today, boys. It's been an absolute blast. I really did have fun doing this. Like, this is not a chore for me. This is fun for me. So when you guys come in and you like you're chatting in the section, you give me suggestions on how to play, you remind me of little like rules here and there, you guys donate, that's so cool. Like, all of this like is a fun time for me, and so I want to say thank you for hanging out and playing and contributing to the stream. Thanks for all the channel memberships. You guys are absolutely welcome to join the Discord. We will be playing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. We've got some level 2s now. They don't know it yet. Once the after action report goes out, they'll find out that they have enough gold to level up. After a few sessions, they earned it. And so join in. You don't have to worry about them being a little bit ahead of you, because in the last session, we had a fighter that was level 3 with a bunch of level 1s. Like, AD&D, you don't have to be the same level. The system is designed where you're not the same level. And so you're free to join us at level 1, hop into the world. We play with 1-to-1 time, and so the world is always moving and changing. There's an elemental evil cult. There's a necromancer's undead army, and the heroes are kind of pincered in between those two. So check out the Discord and join us. It's going to be a super good time. Thanks for joining me, and I